Welcome to the very first episode of the Resilience Project podcast. And I'm your host, Abdul, and I'm actually thrilled, I'm excited to be here to have you actually join me on this journey of resilience. In this introductory episode, I want to share with you. I want to share with you who this podcast is for. I mean, who is it really actually speaking with who? To who? Who is it diverse in discussions with who? Who is this for? And what you can expect, and the mission and the vision that we are working towards to. And perhaps why this podcast why it's actually different. And why you should also be tuning in regularly. So I want to dive straight into it. This podcast, to begin with, this podcast is for struggling men who are struggling to forge a bulletproof mind and body, or for struggling men who are perhaps struggling with life's toughest adversities, toughest challenges in life. But more importantly, they are also seeking or striving to build a resilience for the mind and body. Striving to build a resilient mind and body, which comes down in a nutshell, health. But when we speak of health, when you first hear the word, the terminology of health, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Health, for a lot of people, is normally associated with the gym, exercising, how active you are, or what we actually consume into our bodies, often nutrition. And yes, these are crucial, very important, crucial discussions that we are going to be having in our future episodes, without a doubt. Now, whether you're dealing with stress or dealing with trying to navigate with life difficulties, from mental health, mental struggles, which often leads to physical health issues, relationship issues, whether these have derived from workplace environments, relationship issues, or other struggling points, scenarios in life. This podcast is really designed not only to share with you or to provide you the support and the tools that you need, and also the understanding that you need to forge a bulletproof, resilient mind and body. But also, our goal is to help you to develop the strength and resilience to face these challenges head on, which means at the same time, in order for us to do that, in order for us to work, to strive into this vision and mission, we need to lay down the discussions on the table. We don't, meaning that discussions are raw, the discussions are not to be sugar coated. Yes, it does not necessarily mean or define that all scenarios fit all scenarios. But this is the vision, is to convey the awareness out there, because we believe that there are struggling men out there battling with their mental health, battling with their health in all areas or in many areas, that they feel that they do not have the voice. We are becoming, or we are working towards to become, the leading voice for struggling men who actually need it. Do you know, do you understand how many struggling men there are out there? And you could be one who is listening to one now. You could know someone out there who is struggling, who refuse to speak out, who refuse to improve. Perhaps they know and they understand what it is they want, what it is they visualize and what they want, but they find themselves in the feeling of shame and therefore they don't speak out. They refuse to speak out and they mask their problems with what? With a smile. No, let's say not only with a smile, but they mask their issues. I can give you so many scenarios I can share with you with abusing substance, drugs, alcohol, and other substances that leads him in a very, very dark place, leads them to becoming homeless, leads them to drastic, unfortunately, it leads them into a place of darkness. So it is the Resilience Project who is going to be leading the way to give these struggling men a voice because they need a voice for struggling men out there who do not have or do not feel they have the confidence to speak out. It's okay. We are now here. We are here now to give you a voice, to give you a voice to lead the way. Because in each episode, you can expect to hear from experts, from coaches, and also from individuals who lived in dark places due to perhaps maybe marriage breakdowns, perhaps from life, general or specific distinctive life struggles that led them into dark places in life, and how they were able to transition, to forge a resilient mind and body, and to transition into success today. But more importantly, we are also taking this to another level again. Next level up, we are going to be providing not only or leading only the voice for struggling men, but we are in the future, we are going to be giving these struggling men a voice, meaning that you will be hearing from struggling men just like yourself, who are going to be sharing real life stories. This is about bringing the awareness, to provide the awareness out there. It needs to be made aware. It needs to be made aware. Men, struggling men, need a voice. They deserve a voice. They deserve to live a life of resilience. They deserve to live a life where they can become the role model that they deserve to become. We'll be discussing, covering topics: mental health, physical health, personal growth, and strategies for building resilience. Our conversations will be honest, relatable, and filled with practical strategies, perhaps, that you can begin to implement or you can begin to apply into your daily life. We aim to provide you with insights. We aim to help to support the struggling men out there to forge that bulletproof resilience of the mind and body. At the same time, we need to be just. Everything comes down on the table. We're going to be having discussions. There could be times when discussions could also become tensified, and that's okay. We need to lay down the facts. We need to lay down the stories, that the real life stories. We need to lay down the details on the table. But on the other side of the coin, as a part of this mission, is that men, in order for men to build the resilience, to forge a resilient mind and body, we as men need to participate with ourselves. We need to contribute to ourselves a form of responsibility, accountability, because this is what real men with resilience are all about. Do not become the villain. Do not trap yourself, as many men, unfortunately, in a lot of scenarios and stories that we are going to be sharing with you. A lot of men, unfortunately, they have trapped themselves. They have trapped themselves into becoming the villain, using the pain to become the villain. As men, there are times we need to say, we need to learn to say no. We need to learn to say what is right, what is value, what is morally right. Sometimes to make the right decisions means to make the decisions that will challenge us. But this is where the growth is. Where it challenges you, this is where you grow. We need to take a level of responsibility and do not become the villain. Do not use the pain to become the villain. Use the pain, use the adversities to strengthen you, for you to become the hero, for you to become a hero on a mission. The mission of what? The mission of resilience. The mission of what did I say? The mission of resilience. The mission of resilience. So, yes, we are going to be sharing real life stories, and some of the stories are inspiring, powerful. Other stories are saddening. But why are we sharing these real life stories? Because we need to share the awareness. Not only with the struggling dance, but share the awareness with everyone who needs to hear this. And to share the awareness with the struggling dads, so struggling dads do begin to understand, if I don't begin to take action, this is where I will end up. I don't want to be there. I don't want to end up in a place of darkness. But don't worry, because the Resilience Project is finally here, and we are going to be working closely with a lot of amazing people to provide you the content and the information that you need. We have so much more in the pipeline that we will be sharing with our audience, with our viewers in the future, to inspire all of the struggling dads for once and for all to become the best versions that they can become with the resilience they deserve. And all it takes is only 1% improvement every single day. That's it. If you can focus on 1%, not 20%, not 50%, not 100%, just 1% improvement every single day, focusing on one or two things at a time. 1% over 365 days in a year. That is 365% improvement, reinvention of oneself, growth of oneself, stepping in the forward direction. 365% improvement in your life, resilience into your life, reinvention into your life, reinvention, changing for the better. Yes, change is always the goal, to improve, to reinvent oneself, to become stronger mentally and physically. Every single one of us are working towards, on the Resilience Project, towards growth. Me first, and you first in your life, and we inspire everyone to do the same. So by tuning into the Resilience Project podcast, you are going to be gaining many valuable insights. Our goal is to empower you, to face life's toughest challenges with confidence and strength. Confidence and strength. Confidence and strength. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to be on this journey. I'm excited for everyone to be joining me on this journey. And remember to all of the struggling men, yes, it's tough. Yes, it's difficult. but we are now here. Resilience is built one step at a time and together with our support, by us giving you a voice, leading the way to give you a voice. Because we believe men out there need a voice. They are not having the voice that they are most deserving of. Together we can achieve this. Together we can achieve great things. Great things coming your way. Stay tuned for our full next episode coming to you soon. Until then, take care and keep striving to build that resilience of the mind and body.